And with me I have Jill Wolski. Jill is with Crisis Chat. She's also with Family and Child Services of the Capital District, is that
Region.
it? Region, district, region, same thing. Well, maybe not. Anyway, what is Crisis Chat? So you're the director of the call center.
So I'm the director of the crisis call center in at Family and Children's Service of the Capital Region. It's called CONTACT Lifeline. So we are the local crisis center. We have phone-based services, which is the more traditional way of reaching out if you need help and you want to talk to somebody.
Is this like a suicide hotline?
Yes,
okay.
It's basically what it is. And 2.5 years ago, we moved to an online method of delivering service called Crisis Chat.
Really? That's interesting that you do. Well, why not?
Yeah, so we do both now. We offer the phone-based service and we offer the text-based online crisis chat as well. And we have found that the crisis chat has been overwhelmingly popular, especially with younger people.
That's what you're used to. Yeah, they've kind of grown up with it.
Right, and that's the reason we started, because we knew that on our phone lines we were getting an older demographic, and not older,
bringing
but
in the younger.
Yeah, and not bringing in.
And you know that the distribution of suicides and negative feelings is across the board.
Right, and there's many suicide attempts in younger people, unfortunately some completions as well, and we wanted to reach that population. It's a population that everybody cares about, and everybody is absolutely horrified when anything happens, including us, and we wanted to make a difference.
And the problem with suicide is it leaves all the people who love them up and they don't understand, what did I do, what could I have done? So it's not just that one person, it's so many people, the friends and everybody that is just feeling horrible about this.
Yeah, it touches so many people in such a negative and lifelong way.
Absolutely, and you never get over it.
Right, so we knew that if we could make a contribution to preventing even one suicide, two suicides, that we were going to make a huge difference. And we really wanted to figure out how to reach that demographic, the younger demographic. What we found is that over 80% of our online chat visitors are under the age of 30. So it was exactly
that makes sense.
What we thought.
Yeah,
and just about half of them are teenagers. And many of the teenagers are coming in, we're the first people they've talked to about a previous suicide attempt, about the fact that they're being bullied at school, about...
This bullying is a big thing, isn't it?
It is,
I mean, we hear about people being bullied and committing suicide, like that young man that... I mean, there was just so many things that it's tragic when they do these things without realizing that the outcome of what their actions are could be devastating.
Right, and we want all young people to know that when they're in that place where they're feeling very alone and very much in pain, and like things won't get better, that there's a place that they can go to talk to somebody.
Yeah, kind of get your feelings out and find out, if there's other tools that you can use, or
and just on a real basic level, connect with somebody else, because it's that connection that saves lives. It's that compassionate connection, and so if they will take that step to reach out and talk to somebody, what we know is that really difficult those emotional feelings and that impulse that, I just want this to be over with, that will pass.
They always say it's a permanent solution for a temporary problem, because many of the things that are overwhelming are really only temporary in your life. So, because you get on to the next step. Now, if someone is watching right now and they say, maybe I should just kind of give them a call or get them by their crisis chat, how do they get on your website, or what do they do?
So if you're looking for service, if you want to talk confidentially on an anonymous platform, you could either call our hotline. The 24-hour service that we do recommend is the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, which is 1-800-273-8255. That's the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. You can also go online and look for that. And locally, our crisis center does answer calls on that local, on that national 24/7 line. So it's really the best place to go if you want to call. Now, if you don't feel comfortable talking with somebody on the phone, what we recommend is that you go to crisischat.org.
Okay, easy to find.
Yeah, and I just want to say one thing about crisischat.org. Nationally, there's over just about 15, 16 centers on the portal providing service at this point in time. It's not 24/7, it's an emerging, growing service, and it's also so popular, unfortunately, that we're not able to get to all the chats that come in. So we're really trying to catch up.
Is this a live chat, or is this?
It's live chat. Yeah,
oh, it really is. It's not like you send it in and then you get a response.
Oh, no, it's in the moment, and it takes us, because it's a slower medium, it does take longer to talk to somebody, on average an hour. Yeah. If we're on the phone, it's an average of 7 to 10 minutes. So it's a longer medium.
Oh, it's so sad to hear that there's so many calls coming in.
Well, it's so needed, and we're trying to catch up with the funding on that, but it is out there, and we do encourage you to go either to crisischat.org or to call 1-800-273-TALK for service.
It's important that we address some of these issues. I know a lot of people don't like to talk about suicide. They think if they mention it, then it's going to happen. But that isn't really what it's all about. It's about making sure that people who are in distress or in a bad place have a place to go.
Right, and feel comfortable talking about it.
Yeah. And are the people that answer, they're all trained, aren't they?
Yes, we have trained volunteers and staff that work on Crisis Chat and on the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. So if you're interested in volunteering or donating to help us increase capacity, please go to our website. It's Family and Children's Service of the Capital Region. We're the local crisis center.
Great. Thank you so much for being with us, Jill. It's just such a pleasure to meet you and know what you're doing is such important work.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much.